Hello guys! Welcome to today's stream. I'm so glad you guys have joined me today. We are going to continue working on my Humpty Dumpty storybook. So yeah, I hope we'll make some good progress on her today. That would be ideal. Hello Janice! Oh my goodness, long time no see. I sent you a message on I think Twitter a while ago. But I don't think you ever got it. So awesome to see you on here. Didn't know you were on Twitch. Do you still play ET? Hello, Malkavian. Welcome back. Glad you joined us again today. There's a parrot there. Yeah, that's little Zazu, my Alexandrine parrot. He's my adorable little studio companion. So he usually joins me every now and again. But yeah, if you guys recall, last time we were working on the right-hand side of Humpty, where all of his yolk was sort of seeping out. So today we are continuing on, finishing up the left-hand side. So we've obviously done some other spreads. These are some of Humpty's character designs that we worked on previously. So just different poses where Humpty was falling down from the sky. And we also did this double page spread. So the right hand side is going to have all the text of the storybook. That's why it's kind of clean and empty. And on the left hand side, we've got Humpty being scared by the spider over there. So yeah. Lots and lots of progress we've been making, but I need to kick it up a notch because I need to finish this one before the end of the year. And I still have a lot of pages to go, and the pages that are left are going to be quite complex because we're going to have, you know, tons of different characters. We'll have the King's Men, we'll have you know, horses and all kinds of different characters. So I'm expecting those pages to be a lot more extensive than this one. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah. Hello Leash, welcome, how are you? So how have you been, Janice? How's it going? So yeah, today I am just going to continue on with the grass. So it's going to be a little bit mundane for a while because, well, we need to finish the grass first. And I probably will go with my slightly thinner brush. Thinner pencil, actually. You're good? That's awesome! I hope you've been having good streams lately. No more ET, and you just happened to run across the stream. Where'd you find out about it? Was it on Twitter or was it on Facebook? Because I don't think you still check your Facebook. All's good, and it's so good to see me. Aw, thanks. I've actually been, you know, trying to get in touch with you for so long now, Janice. Because yeah, we've got everybody. Do you have Discord? We've got everybody on Discord lately, and yeah, the whole group sometimes games together and everything. So yeah, I'll probably, if you can check your Twitter, because I've sent you a message on there. So if you're able to log into Twitter, then yeah, just check my messages and I'll link you to our Discord. And yeah, if you'd like to, you can join that and we can all play together again. Not sure what you play lately, because I know a couple of the guys don't really play any more video games, but Facebook link is broke. Yeah, I think the which one exactly is broke. Not too sure which Facebook link is broke. Let me have a look. Try the one in my social link. That one might work. I don't know. I lost track because I changed it a couple of times, so it's a little bit confusing now. Oh my gosh, Dovikin, thank you for the sub. 5 months in a row. Doverkin, you have been a huge support to this channel. Really, really appreciate it as always. Thank you so much for subbing. And glad to see you on here. Didn't think you'd be back so soon. Hope things are going well. Atulia, hello. Wanted to pop in and say hi. Good luck with drawing. You're also hosting the channel to help out. Oh, how lovely of you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so glad you popped by. Definitely excited to keep working on Humpty over here. Because I want to see him done. So, you know. So I need to darken this background. So I'm going to do what I did last time. Just blend and blend and blend till everything works out. Yeah, in hindsight, I was probably thinking, maybe I should have gotten, you know, a continuous piece of paper, but I don't have a scanner that wide, so no matter what I did, it's gonna have cropping. And you know, I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. Photoshop's really good at, you know, fixing up line work that doesn't really match, so since I've already kind of, you know, put in effort to try and make it look like it continues, I'm sure it'll be okay. Just wanted to say hi, hope I'm doing well, you're good, you'll see me again later. Oh, well that's lovely, Doverkin. Happy that you came in to stop by at least. It's really awesome and we really do miss you over here, but I know you've got a lot of important things going on and I really just hope that it all goes well. So... Oh my goodness, thank you for the 200 bits, Doverkin. Really appreciate that. Thank you. I hope the rest of your day goes well. Yeah, we're actually trying to hit the 1,000 followers at this point, guys. And well, hopefully soon. I was hoping for the end of the month, but I had a couple of unforeseen issues that rocked up and I couldn't, you know, couldn't stream as much as I wanted to, so we've slowed down a little bit, but I'm sure we'll definitely reach it next month, I'm sure. But I think sorry, reaching it before end of this month was the goal. But yeah, by end of this coming month it should be, we should get there. Got to get up early for work and night. For work and night. Why do you have to get up early for the night? What exactly does that mean? Or am I completely misunderstanding that? So I'll just quickly go and check. I didn't have any real good refs, so I'm really wanting to go for a very pastel-y theme with this one. So I've already started colouring a couple of them, just as studies, but I don't really have it all worked out. Eventually, you know, I have to decide, am I going to colour this in watercolour or am I going to do it in Procreate? So ultimately, I have a feeling it's probably going to get done in Procreate just because I will be pressed for time. I don't want, you know, to have to quote these extensively, and this is going to be essentially like timing how much, you know, time went into this and figuring out, you know, how much will I have to charge for a full book project like this one if I get commissioned for one. So, you know, if I can keep that cost down as much as possible, that would be ideal. And coloring it digitally is definitely going to save a lot of time. Like, not only can you change colors after the fact, but it's just far less time consuming. You know, if I do this in watercolor, I have to essentially recreate the entire piece, so it's going to be a lot of work, that's for sure. Sorry, your brain isn't working right now. You're headed to bed because you have to get up at 6:30 a.m. Right, okay. Well, that makes sense. I can't imagine what hour it is for you if, if you're up at this time and you're probably in the States, or somewhere. So, yeah, definitely go get some good rest and I hope work goes well tomorrow. I'm just gonna open the door behind me because it's getting quite warm with my computer in here, so. Oh, so now, oh wait, I can add some egg shards as well. Almost forgot. We can do that later. First I need to just darken this background area a little. It's not very often that little Zazu is so happy and relaxed in here to just join me lately. I don't know, he's just been kind of more upbeat lately. I guess it's because it's been nice and sunny outside, and when it is nice and sunny, he does like to be outside more often than not, so that's probably why. And you know what, that's okay. I'm happy for him. Wherever he wants to be happy, that's fine. He doesn't have to be here. But today he seems quite happy, so we're very lucky that he's graced us with his presence. Very, very lucky. I feel like I have kind of sharp things under the table, but I can't figure out what. So what have you guys been up to over the weekend? I had an awesome weekend. I literally had like a food tasting weekend. Because we had my boyfriend's birthday, sort of birthday outings, and we went to places for nice food. But, so that meant we had some Asian fusion food that we had on, I'm pretty sure it was Saturday. Yes, so Saturday evening we had the Asian fusion food, and then we went for pancakes, and then the next morning on Sunday, my boyfriend and I went out with some friends, also for his birthday outing, and I had the most delicious vegetable dish that I haven't had in ages. It was so good, I couldn't stop thinking about it, and now I want to try and replicate it at home as best I can. I know it won't taste exactly like it did over there, but you know. It had a poached egg in the middle, and then it had these roasted vegetables like kale, cauliflower, broccoli, also had some pickled onions. It was so good. Lots of nuts and seeds inside, and the sauces were amazing. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed that. So yeah, it was kind of hard because then I got home and I was like, I'm craving good food again, you know, and now I don't have any. Like, I've been so spoiled all weekend with amazing food, only to come home and not really enjoy anything. Oh, Jason, thank you so much for this sub. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. So lovely seeing you back here. You missed me by an hour. I haven't been streaming for an hour, Jason. So you haven't missed anything. It's only been 20 minutes that we've been going for. So yeah, I was a bit late today. Had to go grab some lunch because we didn't have anything in the house, and so that took a little while longer. So I had to postpone the stream a little bit. And then my brother had some amazing news. He just got a new job, so really happy for him. So yeah, essentially lots of good things have been happening, and you know, just got a little bit distracted. Yeah, it's not easy getting jobs during COVID time. Definitely not. So I reckon I can give him definitely some more eggshells over here. I will be right back. I'm gonna give Zazie something nice to eat. Want your nuts? That's okay. He'll probably want to go outside after this, unfortunately, but we had a little bit of Zazu time. To bed, you'll check your Twitter and go from there. So good to see me. Oh, thank you, Janice. Thank you for coming by. I'm so glad that I was able to get in touch with you again, because it's been hard. So yeah, I'll message you on Twitter, definitely, and hopefully we can get some, get you introduced to some gaming nights, you know? I hope you have a good rest of your evening. You mean you signed off an hour ago and couldn't raid me? Oh no, that's awful, isn't it, Jason? But I'm sure whoever you did raid was really appreciative of it. You know. And you're always so nice raiding me, so, you know. Also good to raid somebody else, you know, once in a while, so. Glad that you got to share some love with someone else. What did you stream, though? What were you working on today? Oh, nice, celebration time. Exactly, yeah, and like his graduation is gonna be soon. He hasn't even properly graduated yet, so yeah, that's very exciting. Bat Ring, everybody seems to love little Batty. She's super adorable. I love her. You worked on Captain Jack still? Oh, okay. Well, how did that go? He looked so good the last time you showed me. Oh my goodness. Crazy good. It's good, but slow. Let me have a look. That looks exciting. It's definitely a very detailed piece though. So, like, you know, why is this not opening? Why will you not open this link for me today? Do I have to do everything myself? Apparently so. Okay, let me have a look. See if I can share this with everybody as well. That would be lovely. Because your work is so amazing. There we go. Awesome. So guys, this is Jason's amazing piece of Jack Sparrow. It is so detailed. I mean, look at these dreads. So I'm guessing, what is this? This is still the Copics, I'm guessing. Is it entirely just Copics? Or have you worked over to something else, like mixed mediums or something? I'm talking about details. My work right here is so detailed. Well, like different forms. I mean, this is obviously, you know, colored as well. So, and with Copics, that is incredibly hard to get that smooth, beautiful blending. Still just Copics? Okay. Guys, if you want to, I don't think I have mods on at the moment, unfortunately. But I'm gonna do a shout out for Jason. If you guys could check out his stream, give him a follow. His work is extremely amazing. You have to give him a follow. I mean, look at that Captain Jack Sparrow. It's amazing. I love how he did the background as well. I know you're never really happy, or, well, you weren't last time, you weren't happy with the background, but really, I think you're great at backgrounds. Definitely, you don't just give it a flat color, you give it a little bit of depth and variance to it, so I love that. And those locks and curls, oh my goodness. I love them. Jack Sparrow is actually like one of my favorite characters of all time, especially in Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, he's amazing. You pumped up the darkness of the clouds? I think it matches, yeah, definitely, especially because the whole movie is a little bit like, you know, kind of mysterious and dark, so I do feel like it works. Whatever you did, it really does work well. Looks awesome. So yeah, guys, do give Jason a follow if you can. Go check out his streams and his work, because he's definitely amazing. Your sister's favorite character. Who doesn't like him? I mean, he's just amazing, right? I'm gonna try and add just another flower over here. You went and rewatched again. Oh my goodness, he's so funny. You know what's one of my favorite parts of it is the rum bit where he sings about the rum. I love that. You must lurk, it's almost bedtime. No worries, Jason. Well, thank you so much anyway, you know, thank you for resubbing and thank you for showing us your beautiful work. One of these days I have to try and raid you. You know what? It's actually possible. Like, it'll be hard because I'm going to stream longer hours now and I'm going to start a lot earlier. But if for any reason, like, you know, I have to stop a stream in the middle of the day, I could definitely end up raiding you, so... and that has happened before, so, you know, not too unlikely. Oh yes, Rom, exactly. Have you listened to the repeat version, the 10-hour version on YouTube? That one is awesome. Your schedule's about to change in April. How so? How's it gonna change? Like, earlier or later, or how are you gonna change it? Well, you would love to have me and repay me for my kindness. How is my screen name properly pronounced? Well, to be honest, I just go by Neka. That was the idea, but Nekaiki. So it's in my bio, the pronunciation. I just say Nekaiki. But Neka is fine. I don't really, like, you know, require the end bit. It was just because my normal name wasn't available, you know? Neka for some reason was not available, so I had to improvise, so I went with that. Earlier you tried to understand. Try to understand what? The pronunciation? Oh, you mean you read it. I see. Okay, lag time, my friend. No worries, Jason. Thank you again for coming over here, popping by and subbing. Really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I just need to move Zazu real quick. He's gonna chew up something over there that is not allowed. Sit over here. Zazu. So I'm definitely gonna have a tricky time scanning this one because it's so big. I'm gonna have to remove the masking tape again because it won't fit. Definitely won't fit. I'm going to try and make the grass go over a little bit so it looks like it's, you know, morphing in, being a part of the character. So I also had some rocks on the other side. I figure I could add a couple in here. And I could probably add a couple more on the other side. It's when I was browsing Instagram yesterday, I actually found a really cool new song that I love. Um, and it's funny because I found it by following one of my favorite artists, and he'd done, or they'd done, the animation for this song, and it's called "The Ghost Club Same Graves." That's the song's name. It's pretty awesome. It's got a really chill feel about it. Um, but I loved watching the animation because it's done in this like almost Betty Boop antique style. Like you can see the graininess in some areas, and they've probably obviously replicated that sort of style. But yeah, I loved it. It's really cool. I love being able to, like, it's funny how when you have a really large music collection already, it can get so difficult to find new songs that you love because you feel like you've saturated the world of music, you know? Like, the whole of the internet doesn't have anything more to offer you, and it's not a good feeling. So yeah, it's just lovely when you then get to actually find new songs that you love and enjoy them. when I was younger, I used to go through iTunes and simply collect music based on the album covers. And funnily enough, it actually worked out pretty good. Like, you wouldn't have guessed it, but in some ways it makes sense, you know, like somebody who's going to like the album art is probably going to have similar aesthetics and similar interests in common with the singer. And so there's a good chance that you'll like their music. Obviously not every time, but for the most part I did find that it worked. So yeah, that's how I started curating my own music taste earlier on, until I had, you know, a substantial amount of artists and I could look for similar music, kind of knew what kind of stuff I liked. So yeah, sometimes art is really helpful for that. Kind of like a try before you listen kind of thing, you know. It's funny. No worries, Rin, you go ahead and look. I didn't even know you were here. So we did have some grass on that side, so I'm probably gonna have to add some grass on this side as well. You guys can't even see at the moment, so I'll have to move it up slightly. It's getting pretty darn big. So very happy with that side. Now just gotta get this side nice and smooth and detailed as well. Foregrounds and backgrounds in the right areas, and then we'll be good to go. So most of that's done. Now I just gotta figure out how to do the rest. I don't reckon I should add too many more like shells and rocks, but I do feel like it needs another at least. Killer Koala, how are you doing? How has your week been? Hope it's been well. We are just continuing on with my Humpty Dumpty storybook sketch, so we've just arrived in time. You've been lurking this whole time. Oh my gosh. At work, 1 more hour till you get to start your weekend. Because of the long weekend? Have you taken tomorrow off, or is tomorrow public holiday? I'm not sure. How am I? I'm really good. Yeah, I've been having an awesome day. My brother had some great news, just got a job offer, and so he's really happy about that. And yeah, I've been having a really good week. Happy to make some more progress on my storybook, because yeah, I'm really wanting to finish this one before the start of the year. So if I can make some good progress on it, I'll be very, very happy. And yeah, yesterday we were working on my nurse from Dead by Daylight, and she turned out really good, so I was really happy about that too. Looks great, thank you. So what are your plans for this long weekend? No, you work 4 10-hour shifts starting Saturdays, weird weekends, you know. Yeah, that is not great. Those are awful hours. Oh my gosh. What kind of work are you doing that does that? Sleep, stream, art, and sleep. Oh my gosh. Sounds hectic. Very, very hectic. You're a Zamboni driver. You run an ice skating ring. Really? I don't know what a Zamboni driver is. Definitely don't know. But an ice skating ring sounds amazing. You must be really good at skating then. I would love to skate more if I could, but we don't have a lot of skating rings over here. Too warm, I guess. So it's expensive to run them, and you know, don't have a lot of money for that kind of thing. So I've just thought maybe I should just do rollerblading. Unless that's the sort of skating you were actually meaning, in which case, well, definitely very cool. Zamboni is the machine that cleans the ice. Oh, right, okay. That must be pretty cool. Never seen that before. Is that like hard to manage it? Like, is it slippery when you drive it over the ice, or how does that work? You like rollerblading too? Well, rollerblading is like the closest thing you can get to ice skating if you're not ice skating. So, yeah. Kind of just what I've resorted to, so. Hope everyone is having a lovely day. We definitely are, Aoife. I hope I'm still pronouncing that correctly. Okay, so full disclosure, you thought my name was pronounced Nekatj. Nekatj. Right, no, so it's Nekaiki, definitely. It's fairly simple. The tires are studded, a blade scrapes the ice and drops some water on the ice. Okay. So how do you, when you keep scraping ice off, do you just put, like, pour more water on and freeze it? Or how do you get another layer of water on there? Zamboni's rule. Come to Canada and you will get me on the ice. I would love that. I would really, really love that, actually. So, yeah, definitely when I go to Canada, I'll come and visit you, and you can let me check out your ice ring. Definitely. I've got a lot more shells here now. Hopefully these are enough, I'm guessing. And I have a feeling we're pretty much done with this spread. Probably just a couple more grasses and we'll be there. So that's exciting. That means we can start the next one. Yep, you got it. The blade scrapes and right behind it dumps water and it freezes over. That is so cool. So is the entire room just so cold that it freezes, or does the Zamboni do something to freeze it? Might be cold for you, warm blood, but you are alien. You're sure I can handle it? Well, I've been in there before, so, and you know, you just gotta rug up properly. It is very cold, but it is very awesome and a lot of fun. So do you have like a membership where you can go every week, or can you like just go after work, or how does that work for you? Because that would be pretty cool. Nice deal. You know, like, people who work in takeaway can get cheaper deals and you can get free rides on the ice. Only seems fair, you know, only seems fair. I reckon it looks fairly similar on both sides. We just got to darken this up a little bit more because I think the other side was slightly darker. Because yeah, consistency is what I'm aiming for mostly. I need these two sides to look like they're the same page. So if they're not, I have a problem. But we seem all good. We definitely do. Do need to add some leaves on this side as well. So I can do that in a sec. The surface under the ice has pipes underneath it that runs cold air to freeze it. Right, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that. You mean technically you've been sitting here for 3 hours doing nothing? You got the skates in the car. If you wanted to, you could, but you're usually too lazy. Easier to sit here and draw and watch other streamers. Well, that's fair enough. I mean, if you get to skate so often, I mean, I guess it becomes boring to you, you know, but and drawing is very thrilling, so I don't blame you for choosing drawing over skating. Definitely not. Both are equally rewarding, I would say. Okay, so I need to use this piece of paper. Sorry, don't smudge it. I can add some more leaves on this side. It's not fun to skate alone, more fun to play hockey or have someone to skate with. So do you have like different activities that you run at the skate rig? Like sometimes people skate, sometimes people play hockey, or how does like is it just a skating rig? Gorgeous dress, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't get to wear it all too often because I'm usually like I usually get cold very easily, so and this dress is quite cool. Today is a very warm day. It's like it's odd because we had a couple of cool days and then now we have this really warm day, so I don't know what's happening. I really don't. But it's like it's okay. I'm not complaining. I like this kind of weather. And I'm really lucky that I live in Australia because if I was in Europe, I think I would have died from cold. Died of hypothermia. It's way too cold for me there. I don't know how anybody lives there. You're raised mostly figure skaters and hockey players. Okay, but I'm assuming that they don't go on the ice at the same time. I'm assuming that they take turns or something. How does that work? Canada? What about Canada? You mean that Canada is really cold? Because in that case, for sure. Definitely. Don't know how you guys cope with that. Yep, they book ice time and switch on and off. Okay, so you gotta book ahead of time. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. For some reason it's stuck to my table. Well, I think that this is pretty consistent now across both pages. Looks to me to be fairly fairly consistent, so I think I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, Canada is like tropical weather all year round, didn't I know? Sure it is, sure it is. It's lovely over there. Totally lovely. Wouldn't want to live anywhere else for sure. I mean, people go on holiday to Canada just to enjoy the nice tropical weather. So yeah, I think I prepared some more pages because I thought that we would finish ahead of time. So we've only been going for an hour. And I've already finished my spread, so I could actually start a new one, which is very exciting. I mean, we get to venture into a new composition today. That is awesome. Question is, which one? So I've marked off my favorites, and I've already done the falling one. So probably could start, actually I haven't done the first page, so page one's probably a good page to do. And the one I chose was this one, this composition where Humpty is sitting on the right hand side. So I'll show you guys why I chose that one. And put all of these over there so they're out of my way. So leave this on the side over there. And the reason I wanted it on the right hand side is because this spread has the composition focused on the left hand side, and so I want them to be opposites. I want the text to be on separate areas of each page, you know, across every page. So realistically that would work, but I'm going to do a more windy wall to keep it consistent with the other pages. So at the moment, I need to just quickly prepare my other pages, so I'll be right back. I'm going to put Zazie outside so he can roam free for a bit as well, get some sunlight, and then I'll be back. Probably going to make myself a drink too, because it's getting real warm in here. So give me 1 second, guys. Be right back. What is the bird saying? Zazu actually says a lot of different things, so I'm not quite sure what he was saying at the time. I just put him outside so I can move his stand area out of the way. So yeah, he says probably around 26 different words. There's a couple of the things he says on his website. I'll link you to it. At the time, he was probably says what you do. He was probably saying what you're doing, hey? He really, really loves saying that. So one of his most common little phrases. So yeah, I'm gonna move this one out of the way because we don't need that anymore. We're starting a new one. So brand new project, guys. Brand new project. And I think I'm going to, similar to the other one, just tape it ever so slightly, you know, just like I did with the last one. Because otherwise I'm gonna lose track of where they interconnect and everything, so. There we go. Can always put one in the middle on the back as well. Probably not a bad idea. New project? Yes, we're starting the next page. So this page is going to have, it's the very first page of the book, so it has to be impressive. And essentially it's just going to have Humpty sitting on the wall and introducing a couple of the characters. So nothing too complicated. There we go. Now I've got my pages all together. What's the worst thing he says? He doesn't say any bad words really. He says I'm naughty. When he's doing something bad, he'll say I'm naughty. But that's about it. He doesn't say bad words, so I'm very lucky. Guess it's because my family doesn't really, you know, talk foul-mouthed, so. Okay, so I'm going to start with a more rough pencil and going to get my composition. So this is what we're going to be working on. I've chosen this one, but I'm no longer going to do a straight wall. It's still going to be fairly similar to this composition, but it'll just be a slightly more wavy wall, essentially. Bummer. So sorry, Killer Koala, for disappointing you. But no, he doesn't say any bad words, unfortunately. Or fortunately, it's not great for a bird when they say bad words, because if they ever need to be rehomed, in general, it's extremely difficult. Like, some people just won't adopt a bird that says something bad. So it's in their best interest not to teach them something bad. Obviously, if you have bad habits, they're gonna pick it up. Cool, so first things first, I need to place the base of the composition and just get a rough idea of, well, I probably want the castle over here in this corner, and then have the wall move over like so. So this is fairly large. I'll see if I can move the camera up a little bit, and then hopefully you guys can see slightly more. I don't know. definitely running out of space here at the moment, so not the greatest. Maybe I can move, if I move the iPad over here. I'm not going to be painting. Have a little bit more room. That's a tad better, and then I don't have to worry as much. But he could teach all the other little birds bad words. True, he could. He could. You really like the color of that pencil. Thanks, Rin. This was a limited edition Mab Graves pencil, so it's really lovely. They are so efficient, and they also have this little thing. So if you put HB lead in, you can set it to that. You can change what it says depending on what you've got in here, and so that's really, really useful. I love it. Yeah, she may still have a couple in her store if you check it out. I'm not sure. They were sold a few years ago, so it's possible you won't find them, but who knows? You may be lucky. And so I want Humpty over here, just plumply sitting on this wall. And so I need to do his tiny little hands just holding onto where he's sitting. Gotta have him looking comfortable though. Don't want him looking like he's antsy or anything, because in this picture, Humpty is super relaxed. I'll have his other hand maybe holding himself over there. So if I do it curvy, if I do make a curved wall, it's going to be quite tricky actually. To get the perspectives and everything correct. So I don't know. We'll see what works out in the end, you know. I'm gonna do a castle on this side. I'm going to pack up for the night. Have a good stream and good day. No worries, Killer Koala. I hope you had a good drawing session at work, and I'm glad you get to go home and get some rest. Sounds awesome. Hope we get to see you again soon. I'm sure I'll see you around. I always do. I haven't totally decided on the style of the castle just yet. We'll see if I can come up with some other like research of different kinds of castles. I might go for something else. But for now I'm just gonna go for, you know, your standard kind of castle. Nothing fancy. Gonna do lots and lots and lots of hills. So I'll have some like pine trees over there in the back. You suck at typing my stream name and spelling it right. I know, you're not alone with that, Jason. I've actually considered changing my stream name simply so that people can, you know, type it out easier because it's so hard. You just made a NECA command. What is the NECA command? Whatever is that? You all need to check out the fabulous NECA. Her art is delightfully creepy and oozes talent. And oozes talent and creativity that are hallmarks of her uniquely charming style. You can find her and her parrot Zazu at NECA. That's the bio you wrote. I hope it's okay. Oh, thanks, Jason. Thank you so much. That is beautiful. I really appreciate that. That is so sweet. You're always a huge support to me and my artwork and my streams, and we always love having you here. Oh, typo for Zazu, you will fix. No worries. I'm sure Zazu doesn't mind. He has a bit of a lisp himself, so he should be fine. He should totally understand. Good night, Nika. Look, no worries, Jason. Thank you so much for stopping by and for setting up such an awesome bio for me. Really appreciated that. I hope you have a good rest. Hopefully I make some actually good progress on this large drawing of mine. We shall see. Hopefully it'll turn out okay. Probably don't want mark right in the middle. Not a good idea if I'm gonna do some Photoshop cropping and things, so rather want it just slightly off, so like that. I'm probably going to change the castle's perspective eventually because I want it to be more angled than it currently is, but Humpty's going to have to go because his shape is not working for this. It's just not working. So I'm going to have to redo Humpty. And yeah, I don't feel like the curves are working out, so we're going to have to go for much more subtle curves than this. So we'll see if like a more curved, flowy hill might work. I don't know. The problem is, because I've got this picture and Humpty on the other side, I don't know. Probably gonna have to change my composition slightly. Because if I've got the doorway to the castle over there. Sorry, you guys can't exactly see. I want to try and make it make a little sense at least. Doesn't have to be completely accurate, but at least a little bit of sense. So. In which case, if it's straight, I can do the slight curve, but I don't know. Do I want to do the slight curve, or do I like it the way that it is? We'll probably gotta keep it consistent with the other side. Otherwise I'm I'm slightly worried that the story won't make a lot of sense, so. Because this is going to be one of the rather trickier compositions, only because it needs to resemble that other page. If it didn't have to, it wouldn't be all so hard, you know? All of the curviness needs to go, sadly. Otherwise I'm not going to have it looking consistent as part of the same setting, and I don't want it to look like Humpty's moved about, you know? I want it to definitely look like he's in the same scene but a new thing's happening. So we'll try to work with that. So I may have, so the text can go here on the left hand side. That is a great spot for it. Try and work in some more dimensions here. I'm not entirely happy with this composition just yet, actually. like what I had originally worked so much better. The only issue with it is, you know, I've got the castle in the wrong spot then. So maybe I just do away with the castle. I think I'm gonna redo the whole thing because, you know, can keep the hills, but I'm not happy with the way this wall is looking. It's just not framing the picture very well, and I feel like the other page is just, it just works. It has a really lovely composition and it flows beautifully. So I'd really like to get this one on the same level, particularly because it's the first page. I mean, I need to have the first page of the book looking, you know, it's the first impression. I need to have it looking spectacular, so if I'm not happy with it, I'm gonna redo it. Restart and not confine myself so much with rules about what needs to be in it. If I don't want that castle in, I don't put it in. So maybe if I do a curve like I had before, because Humpty was on that curve. So Humpty is there with his two little feet. Realistically, I can do the rest of the wall like so. Still give it like a rounded look. As if it's going in the around a corner, because then it will look like the other page. So I can still do that. Oh, I've got some more left. Didn't realize that. Maybe I just keep it slightly curved. Just a very faint curve. We'll see. Ideally, I don't want to do grass, as much grass on this one, especially not on this side, so if I can actually do away with that, that would be great. So I have Humpty here. This is what happens if you change the silly composition on the fly. It's not ideal, so maybe I should just stick with what I had before and run with that. So that actually worked, you know? I was happy with that. Instead of trying to change things and suddenly they don't work. Got a nice open plain down the back, where Humpty's hiding. I've got my middle. I don't want to put a line in the middle because that'll interrupt my Photoshop cropping, but should be good to go. We'll just be right back, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to go get a quick drink. I am definitely struggling today with this composition, but I know why. It's because I have essentially changed it, you know, a lot. I've deviated so far from what the original plan was, so, you know, when you do that, that's when you cause a lot of problems for yourself. Because, you do those original thumbnails for a reason, and this doesn't help. Not obeying them does not help, you know, so... It's probably gonna take me a while to work this out and get through it, but... I really wanted to give Humpty a nice, wide grin. At least in, like, especially in these earlier scenes where he's quite happy, you know? So that is hopefully, what he will look like here. Nice and happy. So I think I had Humpty waving actually, at the girl. So she was on the other side of the wall, walking over there. So question is, do I still add her in? Probably be a good idea to try and add her in. Then she can't be too big. So I gotta decide how I want to do that. At most, she can be about that big. In which case, she would have... so she's got some puffs around her shoulders, and so that would leave her waving like so. And that does seem to be about the right height for the wall, because in the other scene she's fairly close to being the height of the wall. So I'm sure we'll be okay if I make her that height. Now she doesn't have, her hair moves to the right. So she doesn't have any ribbon on that side. She does have a ribbon on this side. She is waving from all the way over there. And Humpty, so I actually do think I want him waving at her, because that way he'll be interacting, which means I need to slightly change the angle. And this hand. So that hand would be the one that's waving. And I need, so his little nose would be over there. And I can do his clothes like so. Okay. So I still haven't figured out how I want to draw Humpty when he's happy. In most of the scenes I've done character designs where he's, falling, he's shocked, he's surprised, he's, sad and devastated, but I haven't really figured out how I want him to look when he's happy. So this is gonna be a bit of a on the fly project where I figure it out as I go. And in most of these, Humpty's iris doesn't go the full length, so you don't need to worry about that too much. It's crazy how much you can do with facial muscles of characters, like to give yourself some expressiveness over their faces. You can really do so much. It's crazy. Face muscles are so useful. Just a sec, guys. I'll be right back. Hello. Did we have a raid? Oh my goodness, I missed that. So sorry about that. Who did we get raided by? Let me have a look. Drankulos, thank you so much for the raid. Really, really appreciate that. What were you working on? Let me have a look. Gotta share your stream with everybody. Make sure I check out your work and follow you. What was your stream like? You're very welcome. Thank you, Ren, for the shout out. I didn't even know you were here. Thought you were lurking. No problem. My art is super cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let me see what you were streaming before you raided me. So totally normal art stream. Let me have a look. I really love your intro with like all the cameras and stuff. Looks amazing. I hate when people raid me and I just want to, like, you know, check out their work, but then I get an ad and it's just ridiculous. So guys, let us have a look at Drankulo's work. You guys have to check out his stuff. Check this out. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. Just normal art things. You're very, very welcome, Drankulos. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness. So what exactly is the story behind this character? Do you mind sharing? I'd love to know some more. I love the colors. Were you showing off a bunch of different artwork pieces? Because it looks like you were doing a couple of different things. Your stuff is so cool. Really, really awesome work. Oh no. I think we're getting low frame rate, so I'm gonna have to switch that off. We've had a couple of crashes lately, guys, so I'm really, really sorry about that, about all the lagging and everything. I think I need to save up to get a new computer, unfortunately. Probably